Hello, friends. Today's topic is tax refunds. Let's rant.
So I'm nosy and I've been watching people talk about what they spent their tax refund on. And I think financial transparency is really important in today's day and age, especially because we're all kind of struggling, and it's good to get ideas from other people on how they are managing their money. Not necessarily saying this is how we are managing our money, but just wanted to talk about how we decided to spend our tax refund. So this year we got $5,767 back on our taxes. Most of it honestly went to savings or sinking funds. So the first thing, we put $1,000 towards our emergency fund. That comes in handy every single year. I love that emergency fund. Then we put $800 towards car maintenance. We have a few things that need to be fixed on our car, and so it shouldn't really cost $800. There's kind of small things that need to be fixed, but just have that as a sinking fund for if anything comes up throughout the year, we can get the car fixed. If you can tell by my breathing, I'm currently pregnant. We're going to be having a baby in 3 weeks, so we put $800 towards our baby sinking fund. That is to buy stuff for the baby. We do need some new stuff. I actually thought I was done having kids, gave all of our baby stuff away literally 1 week before finding out we were pregnant with our third. So that was fun. So we have $800 set aside to buy things for the baby. Then we have our Christmas sinking fund. We put $300 towards that. We will be adding to that throughout the year from our paychecks. We did this last year too, and it was the best thing we could have done. We also put $300 aside for birthdays. And then we put $500 aside for strictly just bills that we can, I know we already have the emergency fund that's supposed to be used to pull from in a case of an emergency, but I like to have the separate bills account to pull from first before going to the emergency fund, if that makes any sense. We also put $300 in a sinking fund for necessities. That's for like toilet paper, laundry detergent, paper towels, diapers, wipes throughout the year, outside of the baby fund. We put $200 away towards food. We had a $500 Affirm loan that we paid off, and then we kept $1,000 to just spend on whatever we wanted for ourselves and our kids. So yeah, that's how we spent ours.
Okay, so here's what I spent my taxes on. I don't need no long video or notepad because frankly I only got 300 plus back, like 350 something, and I owed it 280 with tolls, and you know they take an extra 20 because they want to have money on your account. So that's why I spent my tax. Oh, and I got this.
So I got my tax refund check on yesterday. It actually had said I supposed to have a direct deposit date of today, but I actually ended up getting a day early. So what I decided to do with it, I ended up getting $1,737 after paying the guy for doing the taxes. But what I decided to do with it was I bought $1,092 of stock, ticker symbol VOO, which follows S&P 500. And then I had probably about, I want to say $600 left. So I decided to just put that in my emergency fund. For me, just with everything that's been going on, I just think it's probably my best interest to save it instead of spending it on unnecessary stuff. So that's what I decided to do.
Hey y'all, it's the Budgeting Diva, and welcome to episode 6 of the Budgeting Diva Diary. Now y'all know it's 2 seasons going on right now: winter and motherfucking tax season. So in episode 6, we're gonna be watching that little refund, y'all. That little federal refund, y'all. So first things first, y'all, put $700 in my cushion fund because I wanted to balance my cushion fund out to an even number. And my cushion fund is just my rainy day fund. When the project ends, or if I get a layoff, I need something to sit down on and I could just relax my feet and kick them up. Okay? After that, I put $600 into my travel fund. I've been having a travel fund since I was 18 or 19 because I love to travel, y'all. I got to keep me one of those. That got to be separate from the cushion. Because when I want to head on out and take me a little vacation, I need that money already done for the hotel, the flight, the maintenance, all that. Next, I put $800 into my play money account. And it's like a savings, but it's not a savings because it's going to get spent. As soon as I start working, I'm going to blow the bag. But see, I'm going to still have that cushion fund. So the bills going to get paid, but I'm going to be spending that money while the bills getting paid. But I'm still going to be straight. Then I put $500 into my CD investment fund because I do plan on buying a piece of property or land by the end of this year. And I want that money to keep building up. And that's how, is that my drawers in the bag? They fresh, y'all. They fresh. They like literally fresh out the stove fresh.
Did you spend all of your tax refund? Comment down below.
I am using our tax return to fund a lot of our bills for the entire year. It's tax season, so I thought I would share with you guys what we are using our tax return for. I always recommend using your tax return to pay off debt or get caught up if you're behind on anything. For us, I'm using it to fund some of our bills. So you guys know that I have a spreadsheet for our finances. I have a tab for every single bill at the bottom, and I thought, what the heck, those little tiny bills that are kind of annoying to pay, honestly, like your water bill, your phone bill, your internet bill, why not fund those for the entire year so that I don't have to worry about them? I took one bill, times it by 12, figured out what the whole year cost, that amount into that bills tab from our tax return, and then the bills on auto pay, so you don't have to worry about it. So the money is in there for the entire year, and it's going to pull out by itself. Funny. Anyway, yeah, so that was so nice to like just take care of those little annoying bills. So if you don't have any debt or any catch up you have to do, I recommend doing this because it's kind of cool.
How did I spend my tax refund as a single mom of 4? I never spent money until it was deposited into my account. Number 1, cash on hand only. Number 2, I utilized all of my tax breaks that I was eligible for through my job. And number 3, once I received the money in hand, I divided it over 12 months so that I received a monthly additional payment on top of my regular income. Who can use an extra $200 a month that they were not expecting? The other thing I did was I added $10, $20, $30 onto my utility bills, my light, my water, my gas. You can see in my other one how much I was able to save over the course of years. Yes, it does take time, but we're going to live forever. Birthdays are coming, holidays are coming. Utilize that money every single month on top of your regular income. And if you don't use it, save it. You don't have to spend it. It is okay to save. Good luck.
The long-awaited tax refund video. So I'm gonna go through and break down what we got and how we spent it, because my video that went viral about our Sam's Club haul with a little bit of our tax refund money had a lot of mixed feelings, I guess, which is expected. A lot of people were like, oh, you got a refund, we didn't get a refund, this is what we got back. And then there were a lot of people that were like, oh, such a great idea, good haul, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's a lot of positives, but then there's some negatives. So we're just going to break down in this video what we got back and what we spent it on. Unfortunately, 2025 has been nothing short of just mess after mess after mess. So my husband was working 45 hours a week. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2. His checks covered everything. And unfortunately, we got the news that some things were going to happen and his hours got cut in half. So 45 hours a week went to 25 hours a week, 30 hours a week on a good week. So we had to detour and replan our tax refund. First and foremost, now, we got back about $6,500. We have 2 kids. His job did well at taking money out, like everything was good. First and foremost, we're taking our children on a beach vacation for a week. So $1,300 of that went to pay for the house we're staying in. And we're also setting aside $1,000 to spend at the beach. Do I think we're going to need all that? No, but I'd rather have too much and come home with some than go and not have enough and have a crappy time. Some may say that's a terrible way to spend your money. Our kids deserve it. Our kids deserve it. My husband busts his butt and we deserve it, and that's that. Now, we paid some of our debt down. My husband paid off one of his Affirm loans and I paid off one of my Affirm loans. Our goal was to pay all of that off. But with his hours getting cut, we then had to turn around. Hold on. We then had to turn around and put some of that towards our bills. So we had the $1,300 to pay for the house, the $1,000 for savings, his Affirm loan, my Affirm loan, which equaled about $500-$600. We also owed my brother $850 because thank the Lord for him. He paid for our car to get fixed when it did not pass inspection last year and it needed $850 worth of parts and work. We didn't have that. We literally live paycheck to paycheck, but it's like comfortable-ish. So we paid him back. Literally other than that Sam's Club haul, and we ate out once or twice, the rest of it is on bills. That is how we broke down our $6,500 tax return. So I don't want any, like, we didn't splurge too much. We had to be responsible adults because life handed us a lot of lemons at the beginning of the year. Hopefully his hours pick back up. Maybe I'll get followers on this app. Maybe I can make some money. I don't know. But that is our tax return breakdown. Thank you all for blowing that video up. Thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for hitting the follow button. And hopefully this TikTok journey continues upwards for me so I can kind of help my husband not stress so much about his job cutting his hours. Have a blessed day, and I can't wait to hear all about your guys' tax returns and all the fun things you guys have planned for them.
Some people got tax money back, and sadly, some people didn't. Feels great getting money back, right? Well, tell me what you think about this topic down below. Until next time, bye.